Hello everyone, today I'll be teaching you how to make a pulley rig which was clipped up. So first off, what you do is you can get about a foot of line, literally just like that for your hook length, and then you get a 1/0 hook. What you do is you get the tag end of the line, push it through the eye of your hook, wrap it around 7 or 6 times, it does not matter. After you've done that, you gotta use saliva or anything just literally to wet that, and then push over the loop you just made. I use my tuft to hold the tag end, and then I pull the hook away. And I messed that one up. Let me just redo it. Wrap it around one time because it unwrapped once. Push that back through. Bear in mind, when I said pull the hook away, you got to pull the line as well, or you can just pull the line instead of the hook, whatever's safer for you. Do that. Then you should end up with that, and then obviously what you can do is just try pull that down fully without hurting yourself. Normally I like to use my disgorger to hold the hook. Now I pull the line. Okay, push that through like that, and then obviously that pulls it nice and tight. Obviously don't pull too hard. If it doesn't tighten up, cut the lines right again, otherwise you are going to bend your hook out and they're not going to catch. So there is my foot line, and now what I do, I get a size 5 swivel, push that through. I literally do the exact same knots before, half blood knot, fisherman's, whatever it's called, it does not matter. Uni knots are apparently the best, but I find them quite hard to do, but I've never really tried. And then obviously push that down on through like that, weten up again, tighten it down, see, just like that. And now what I do is, since I said get a foot of line in the first part, now you get probably 1.5 foot. Can I get that off me, scissors please? The reason we get this longer one is I'll show you in a minute. Okay, now get the swivel end, push that through. I'm gonna wrap that on again. I'm only making this one like with no space at all, is because I think I've cut it a little bit too short, so I'm gonna save as much line as I can. Okay, push that back through just like that. Bang, done. And now you can either use 2 beads and a swivel, just like that, or you can use a pulley bead, which is what I do. So push the line through the pulley bead. It's just the exact same as the bead and swivels. It's probably just the pulley bead's a bit more alternative. Or obviously at the end of that you can use a lead clip, or you can use an imp clip. I use imp clips, it's because I find them much better and they have a higher rate of unclipping. So tie that on with the fisherman's. Pop my finger up there. Pull that nice and tight, and I just snapped the imp clip out, probably because whoever assembled that wasn't a very good job of doing it. Now you have a finished pulley rig which is clipped up. So thankfully before this I actually made a pulley rig, obviously already clipped. So with your lead clipped into the imp clip, and then you have your pulley bead just like that, and then you have your hook. So obviously when your pulley bead's connected to your main line, hold it up in the air, or hook my leg, the edge comes down. That's why your length is longer, so I can pull that down, they both become nice and tight together. And then if I can clip the hook into that, which you can see is now clipped in. And then use my hook box out of the way. When the lead touches the bottom, the hook pops out. Obviously in the force are tight as well, it drifts away, that tightens up, and then obviously becomes like that. That is the best way to make clipped up pulley rigs. Obviously, unless you have much better tackle, you can go to other videos which includes Gemini splashdowns up on all the pulley rigs. But normally this is probably the best for decent sized tides, and the best type of lead to use with this is probably a 5-ounce breakaway, or 6-ounce breakaway, or 4-ounce breakaway. It's just in between those range that this rig is obviously the best for. So thank you for watching my video. I really hope this has helped you to make a rig, because at first when I started fishing it was really hard to make these type of rigs. I was using main line as my rig line. But now I'm happy to help people, so thank you for watching and goodbye.